Hope all are safe at home. Uh, in this video, we are continuing the computer networking topics. In the last video, we have learned different types of networks and about the various advantages and disadvantages of networks, etc. And in this video, we'll be learning about the networking devices. Okay, some of the networking devices are familiar, words are familiar to us, like but some are not familiar. We'll be see one by one. See, the first networking device is modem, and another one is RJ45 connector, Ethernet card, router, switch, gateway, and Wi-Fi cards. We'll see one by one. See, modem is a short form of modulator and demodulator. Okay, so modem is a device which helps you to convert the digital signals used by the computer to be converted to the analog signals, such that analog signals can carry the signals through the telephone lines. And demodulator, again this modem demodulator part will change the analog signals to the digital signals such that the computer can understand. So the phone lines completely works on the analog signals. So modem helps but the computer systems works on digital signals. So the modem is a device which helps you to convert from one form of signal to other form, because the signals are transmitted through telephonic lines. They has to be converted. So that is modem, and it stands for as an acronym for modulator and demodulator. And next one is RJ45 connector. RJ stands for the registered jack, and in the picture you have as shown in the picture, it is the place where it's a jack or the connector which connects the network cable to the system, to the computer port. They are most commonly seen in the Ethernet cables or the internet cables and networks. They are actually plastic plugs, and you have those connections here, and the twisted pair that we have learned in the last class will be connected to this RJ45 connector. So this is the main connector used for networking purposes. Next is the Ethernet card, or see, we told about cables, everything, but unless you have this card in your system, networking will not be possible. So networking in your system will be possible only if you have this network Ethernet card in your system. Nowadays, almost all these systems are having this card inbuilt. It is also known as network interface card. It is the device, or it is this a chip which is attached to each of the workstations of the computer and the server, which helps the workstation establish the connections. So this is having the RJ45 slot, and for enabling the connections, it has to be connected with the network cable. And every each NIC attached to the workstation has a unique number which is known as the MAC address. It is also known as a network interface unit. And next one is a router. You might have heard the name router. It acts as a bridge between different protocols. That is, protocols means the different rules set by different networks. So it acts as a bridge between the two different systems. So it is responsible for forwarding the data from one network to the different network. The main purpose of the router is to sort and distribute the data packets to their destination based on their IP address. In every system that is connected to a network, it is having an IP address. So whatever data comes from one node to another node will be routed by this device router based on their IP address. And router use this logical address, whereas the bridge uses the physical address. Bridge is used as the device in the physical layer, or when it is come to the real physical connections and all, we use bridge. This router actually transmit the data using the logical address. Now coming to the hub, again it's another networking device which is used to connect devices together, connect the computers together. And the data, when these computers are connected in a hub, whatever data is received will be broadcasted. Broadcasted means sent to everyone in the broadcast mode. It will be data will be sent in the broadcast mode. Hub is basically used in network to increase the number of computers, allows them to communicate with each other. And the hubs can be divided into two, that is active hub and passive hub. Active hub is actually the hub that amplifies the signals as it moves to one device to another device. Passive hub allows the signal to pass from one device to another without any change. That's the difference between active hub and passive hub. Switch is a networking device which is same as the same, which does the same function as of hub. But difference is that switch will uh, sort or filter out the data, such means that it will give the data only to the person who is concerned about, or only to the computer which is concerned about that data, not in a broadcast mode. So it is known as an intelligent hub. It's an intelligent device that connects several nodes from a network to form a network and redirect the received information only to the intended nodes. Switch stores the MAC table. That means the MAC address table of all the devices connected to the switch, and it filters the desired MAC address, and only that the data is sent to only that device. Now, coming to the gateway. Gateway is a device used to connect different type of networks and perform the necessary translation so that connected networks can communicate properly. That means it connects the dissimilar networks. Such that one network will be having one protocol. Protocol means, again, as I told, it is a set of rules. So one network will be following one set of rules and another network will be following another set of rules. So to act as a bridge between these two, we use the gateway device. Coming to the next device, which is Wi-Fi card. Similar to the Ethernet card, it allows our computer to connect with other device without the wires. It is nowadays Wi-Fi is very familiar. We do not need any cable or something like that to connect. It may be internal or external with built-in wireless radio and antenna. And most of the Wi-Fi laptops coming now is having inbuilt internal Wi-Fi systems, but PCs are not having it. But for PCs we either use this type of cards or we use adapters for that, Wi-Fi adapters for that. Uh, it allows to connect a device to hotspot available. The advantage of is that it becomes a part of the network without being physically connected. That's the main advantage. We need not have any cables or something. Just Wi-Fi signals are enough. Now coming to the type of network topologies. So the term topology means the way how the computers or devices are physically interconnected to form a network. It is known as a topology, the way of arranging computers. See, consider the example of our class. Computer science class is having one type of arrangement, seating arrangement, right? But when you go to your normal classrooms, it is another type of arrangements. And when you go to the primary class in a school, we can see that the tables are arranged in a different way. The primary use of this, all these things are actually seating arrangements only, but only thing is that the way are different. Similarly, the computers are connected together, but only the way is different. That is the topology. So the main type of topologies are bus, star, tree, mesh and ring. The bus topology, in the bus topology, it is, I'll explain with the help of an example. You can see that in bus topology, there will be, yeah, in this diagram you can see that in the bus topology you have a black line you can see there. It is known as the backbone. This is the backbone and all the nodes are connected to those backbone. We can see that there is a printer connected, a server connected, different nodes are connected, and all these are connected to the single line called as backbone. And the peculiarity of this is that fault diagnosis, whenever any system gets a problem, it is difficult to identify from which system it is problematic. and also at a time only one node can send data through this network. That's one of the main characteristics of this one. And coming to the star topology is pictorial representation is given here. In the star topology, as you can see, there will be a central node. Here it is a switch or a hub, and all these things are connected with the all these nodes are connected to a central device, that is a hub or a switch. So you can see a printer here, node here. This is an easy installation technique. This is very and it's a very easy installation technique. It's a very easy installation technique, and it's easy to find the fault in the star topology. And also for expansion of the network, it is very easy. So and if the hub or switch fails in between, nothing happens to the if any failure on hub and switch happens, the entire network is crashed. That's one of the main problem of star topology. And you have the tree topology, where it is a combination of bus and star topologies. Okay, so here multiple star topology networks are there. You can see one star here, one star here, one star and one star here. So it's a combination of both. But for expansion of, again it is an easy way of network expansion. And even if one network of star fails, the other network can remain connected and continue the working. So thank you. That's all for today.